You're watching Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. My name is Brad Pomerance. I'm glad you're still with us. Our guest is Lee Baca. Mr. Baca is the sheriff for Los Angeles County. I want to talk to you about really a revolution in criminal justice in California, and that is the realignment of incarceration. As you know, in October, counties started to incarcerate lower-level offenders that would have been in state jails. So now you have more prisoners in LA County jails. What's the update 4 to 5 months later?
Well, the update is this. First, the prisoners that we talk about are non-serious, non-violent, non-sexual offenders.
The 3 nons.
Correct. And they apparently have been realigned to the point where instead of going to state prison, they have to go to the county jail to serve their sentence. So we've received currently about 2,700 of these type individuals. And we are able at this point to say that we've been able to manage this in Los Angeles County jails. The manner in which we have is that most of these individuals were already in the jail as pre-sentenced, pre-trial individuals. So therefore, when they got sentenced, they were already there, and there wasn't that much of an increase. So where we've gained in terms of total jail population is we've gained about 1,000 more inmates.
Net plus.
Net plus. So we're at about 16,700.
So there are other counties in this region that because of this new wave of low-level offenders, they just don't have enough beds. And so they are releasing some of these low-level offenders early. Realignment isn't an early release program, but they are having to do that to maintain capacity. Has LA County had to do that yet?
No. We basically know that our capacity is close to 20,000. We understand that there's going to be a potential that it would get up to that level. But the average sentence for each of the 3 non categories is about a year in the county jail. And so as we continue to inch forward, we think that by the end of the first year of this, which will be October of this year, we'll start releasing people after they've served full sentence.
Speaking of October, the end of the first year, when the plan passed, there was only funding provided to counties for that first cycle. What the governor of California has proposed is a tax initiative, which will be on the ballot in November, and that initiative would do, among other things, raise sales tax and raise income tax on the wealthiest. Part of that would go for prison realignment. What is your position on that tax proposal?
Well, we think it's the right thing to do. I mean, let's face it, California is in a financial crisis. We are not operating with a degree of flexibility anymore. We absolutely need this money, and so this is something that the voters are going to decide on, and I believe that they should support it. It's a continuation tax relative to what was basically brought about when the vehicle license fee was reduced.
Well, that's a pretty bold statement from a Republican sheriff, and so what I wonder is, will you be out front on this? Because as you know, many of your colleagues in the Republican Party have come out strongly against the tax. I know you're in a nonpartisan office, but that being said, it does say a lot when someone from the law and order side of the ledger is willing to support the Democratic governor's tax.
Well, yes, and I'm seeing this as something that can be temporary. You know, I think
if 5 years.
If they do a 5-year period and then the economy bounces back, they can also do resolutions to downsize that increase or that continuation.
Well, as it is, I mean, it's only for 5 years, and that's what the initiative would say. So there's a sunset in place. Do you think the voters will be generous as they've been in the past?
Hard to say, in my opinion. If it takes a 2/3 vote, it's going to be kind of tough.
It's 50% because it's to the voters.
But if it's 50%, it has a high likelihood that it could happen.
His name is Lee Baca. He is the sheriff of Los Angeles County. I'm Brad Pomerance. Thanks for watching Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. We're going to send you back to HLN.